Hello everyone and welcome back to the fourth episode of Swans News. Obviously brought you one yesterday, and obviously there's been some more news to do with the Swans, so I don't know if that's a good thing. That means I've got to put more effort in, but it's worth it. So, little update on the Swans players' contracts. So, the Swans have released this morning of several first team players set to be released, which I'm happy about, to be honest, because we need to start saving money. And overall, with all of these 5 players or 6 players, I believe, we'll save about £12 million. So it should be, and we've got to make a £30 million profit in the summer. I don't understand what they're like them. £30 million profit. So that goes 12, and then hopefully get rid of Dan James then. Sorry, let me just sort this out. And hopefully get rid of Dan James then, and we'll be fine. Yeah, so the first team players, I'll go into depth now of what I think and how I think they've done at the Swans and would I like to kept them. So first player who's leaving is Martin Olsson. Obviously, Martin Olsson was a key figure a couple of seasons ago in the Premier League. Often played left back. He was really good under Paul Clement. I really liked Olsson under Paul Clement. In that left back role, he was brilliant attacking, to be fair to the lad. His defensive work needed improving, but he was slowly grafting. And this season, he wasn't really in the first team much, to be honest. He was always on the bench. Grimes often playing left back, but he did force his way in late October, something like that. He did force his way into the team, and then obviously he got injured against Brentford on the 1st of December, which ruled him out for the season, and he's still not fit. He won't be fit for another 3 to 4 months. So it's a sensible decision by the Swans to get rid of him. Obviously, he's on a Premier League wage, I believe, so hopefully he can save some money. So good luck to Martin Olsson in his future career. Next up for the Swans, who's left, is now Leroy Fer, club captain. He's played quite a decent amount of games this season for the Swans. Obviously, he was club captain. He's been injured quite a lot as well. But when he's played, I think he's done alright. He's a very versatile midfielder. He can play the holding and attacking role, and he can be a box to box. So he can play basically everywhere in the midfield. He's a strong midfielder. Can score a decent amount of goals. Good defensive cover. So I probably would have got rid of him as well because he's injured and he's very injury prone now, and he's getting to that age where you don't really want injuries. He's on a Premier League wage as well, and we can't really have players who are injured all the time at the Swans, especially the finances situation we're in. So it's a hard one to call about Fer because it's good on some sense of the wages we're gonna get freed up, but it's kind of bad on the player we're losing because we can't who we're going to bring in for Leroy Fer. So that's for the scouting team to imagine. So good luck to Leroy Fer in his career. Hopefully he goes to a decentish club. I can see him maybe getting in the Prem in like a squad player or in a Championship starting 11. So good luck to Leroy Fer. Next up to leave the Swans is Luciano Narsing. He's only featured 2 times this season due to a clause or something like that. But when he's played, he hasn't looked fit. He looks overweight. He could have gone in the summer, but he decided to stay. And I think if he looks back now, he probably wish he left. Obviously, he's not really done much of the Swans. When he first came in, he had a couple of assists in his first couple of games, but I thought he scored a goal against Watford away, which was brilliant. Well, it wasn't brilliant, it was a tap-in, but there we are, 90th minute, 2-1 win against Watford, which nearly helped us stay up in the Premier League. Scored against Notts County away, I believe, as well. I think that was Narsing. Yeah, so I'm not really bored about Narsing leaving. He's on 50-something grand a week, and we don't play him, so I'd rather give some youngsters a chance than Narsing. So good luck to Narsing. Hopefully he does well in his other club he goes to. Quite a nice guy. I've met him a few times in town, bumped into him, had a nice chat, so good luck to Narsing. So to leave is Wilfred Boney, obviously the big Wilf as we used to call him. His second spell at the club, and it's been a rubbish spell, to be honest. We signed him in the Prem, didn't score many goals, got injured against Leicester, ruled out for the season. So had to fight back his fitness. I think he came back in early November, and he just didn't look fit. He looks slow, he looks like he'd lost a yard of pace. Still got the physical attributes, and obviously missed that penalty against Villa, which didn't help his confidence. Did score a decent goal against Hull, in all fairness to him, but I think it's time. Yeah, I'm glad Wilfred's got his 100k a week. He has cost us a lot of money. That's why we're skint. So thanks, Wilfred. But it's not Wilfred's fault. It's the board and owners' fault for buying him. You don't buy a player when they haven't done it for 2 to 3 seasons, do you? So they only signed him because he's a fan favourite, and we had a dreadful window, and they wanted us to have some sympathy for the American owners and Jenkins. So obviously we'll all probably remember Boney for the first season he was here, which he was brilliant. scored loads of goals, but let's not remember this spell. But let's remember the good times of Wilf. So good luck, Wilfred. He was on loan to this Qatar team, but I think he'll be a free agent. I can't see him staying in England, so good luck, Wilfred. Of all, this one I'm gutted about, this Wayne Routledge. At the start of the season, I said I wanted him gone, but in all fairness, I'm wrong. I was wrong. So Routledge is set to leave the club, which I'm really disappointed about. He's been here 8 to 9 years now, I believe. He's been brilliant this season, to be fair. He wasn't in the squad. Potter said he can go, but in December he started playing. He was brilliant. He's been helping the youngsters out, been teaching them skills. He's been proven Routledge. He's been consistent this season, so I would have kept him. He's 34, so why not keep him? Maybe his wages are a bit too high, but there's been talks from Gareth Vincent, who works at the Swans and BBC Wales, I think, that the Swans are still in negotiations with Routledge, and they got another 3 weeks before his contract actually runs out. So hopefully Wayne takes a wage cut, but that's not easy for any footballer to take a wage cut, as I'll take a knock-on effect to your family and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see if Routledge stays. Obviously Dyer's here, and he's best mates with Dyer. So it'll be interesting to see if Routledge stays. I hope he stays, but it'll be interesting because he probably can go to another club with a similar wage. So all depends what Wayne Routledge wants. If he wants to take a pay cut and play, then he'll stay, but if he wants to keep his wages, he'll move. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Routledge, but that's all the players who've been released. Obviously I'm expecting players like Andreu, Joneu, Borja Baston to be sold. Be interested to see the situation with Daniel James. I think Porter's going to stay now as well. Yeah, so that's it for today's episode, the 4th episode of Swansea News. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully Routledge signs a new deal. So if he doesn't, good luck Routledge in the future, but see you at the Swans, mate. See you later, guys.